Hey everybody, Jim Lyons, Rebel Muscle. Been a while since I've done a video. Want to talk to you guys just real quick about something that's called mindful eating. You're seeing a lot of stuff in the news and in social media about mindfulness, and that is a good thing. We could all stand to be a little more mindful in our lives, a little more grateful, and all that kind of stems from being mindful of the present moment. So from a health and fitness standpoint, there's a little trick you can use called mindful eating. It's not really a trick, it's just something you can start immediately practicing when you sit down to eat. Now, you have to kind of get away from distractions. So shut off the TV, shut off your phone, just sit and be with your food. And give me a minute on this. Don't, I'm not getting all hippy dippy with you, and even if I were, that's okay, but I'm not really going there. What I mean is just being aware of what you're putting into your body and what it's doing for your body and where it came from, how it got to your plate. These are things that you can just kind of let cultivate in your mind a little bit as you enjoy your food. And the benefits that tend to come from that are that you will probably eat less. You're going to be more aware of what you're putting into your body. If you can force yourself to kind of think about, what is this doing to my body? Like if you're eating an egg, right? Is it an organic egg where the chicken's happy, or the chicken's crammed into a cage somewhere because it's from a cheaper farm? These are things to think about, not to make you feel guilty, but just to be more connected to the world around you. And that starts here with what happens here within you and around you, and eating is something you have to do on a daily basis. And what you can maybe you practice it once a day, like maybe you start with doing it for breakfast or lunch. Sometime when you can eat and it's quiet. With you, when you have kids and you got a big family, that's going to be hard. But if you can find a moment in your day to sit and be quiet and just enjoy your food, put your phone away, put the computer away, leave the TV off, what you'll begin to discover is you think more about whether or not you should eat this or that, whether or not this pile of broccoli is better than this pile of fried French fries from a fast food place. And of course the broccoli is better, but then when you really start to think about it, and you start to think about, well, these potatoes were dipped in grease and seasoned, and they taste wonderful, and so I'll eat more and more and more of them. Whereas with the broccoli, it's this vegetable that grows in the ground. It's got vitamins and minerals. It's got fiber. It's even got some protein in it, and it's really, really good for you. It's got vitamin C, So as you can start being more aware, and then maybe you don't know, maybe you're eating a pile of vegetables, and you're like, I don't know what vitamins are in this, and you research it a little bit more. And again, this is just something, this is going to be a little bit different for everybody, just like everything else. But mindfulness in everything. And you can't just all of a sudden become super mindful, but if you're trying to become more mindful, then you look for ways to implement it through your day. And eating is something we're not mindful of. We sit in front of the TV, we scarf down our food, we pick it up at the drive-thru, we throw it in the microwave, we just eat, and we don't really think about what we're eating. And when you start thinking about where it's coming from, what also comes from that is more gratitude. You're grateful for the farm that brought you the vegetables. You're grateful for the cow that gave its life for your beef. And again, I'm not trying to get hippy-dippy here, but there is a certain amount of questioning that goes into when you start paying attention to the kind of meat you're eating, you start thinking about the animals, and you wonder whether or not they were treated humanely or not. And you start investigating, and then maybe you decide to get your meat from a more humane place. It's just being mindful of your life, being mindful of the present moment. And I can't think of an easier way to kind of plug that into your day-to-day life, especially if you're trying to lose weight or live a little healthier than with what you're eating every day. Just a quick note on mindfulness. I got plenty more to say about it, but that's it for now. Hope everyone's having a wonderful 2016.